Welcome to Date with Danu right here on Hi TV, your luxury channel. Today on the show, I'm happy to have two women who have experienced a lot of things together. Motherhood, they are running their own businesses, trying to reach the maximum potential in life, at the same time handling a toddler. All this and more on the show today.
Hi, I'm Indi.
Hi, I'm Thiyasha.
We are on Date with Danu.
And something interesting about Danu is that I think we both agree, he is probably one of the most persistent guys we have ever met, and definitely one of a kind.
Yes, definitely. And Danu is for me like family.
Welcome back to the show, and I'm so happy to have these two ladies with me. We have Indi Yapa and we have Thiyasha De Fonseka. Thank you for being here, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
I haven't heard my name like that for a long time.
Indi Yapa.
No, thanks, Danu.
Wanted to keep the Matra alive there.
Even if I let go of it, you won't.
No. Once I called on the way to Matra.
Yeah.
And I said, there are some beautiful skirts like what you used to wear those days. Can I bring some?
Like,
These long ones that used to go to the Pansal.
Matra is never like that. Matra is really nice.
I have seen those pictures. So welcome to the show. So there are a lot of things happening. To start things off, you ladies are battling motherhood. It's not an easy game to battle. Unfortunately, I'm still going through my pregnancy. It's like my 50th trimester. But can you all tell me a little bit about how is it?
For me, I guess because I'm a little late.
A
little late. I started, my son is about just over 2 years now.
No way.
Yeah, he just turned 2 in October.
Yeah.
Yep, I know. He just turned 2. But in saying that, it doesn't get easier. I was just telling her before when we were actually getting ready that, when he was small, it was easier for me because you can just leave him in one place and he's not going to move around. Now it's just like you need like 10 pairs of eyes on him all the time because they're like a bullet. They're just like in 1 second they're here, next second they're somewhere else. And
have plug points attracted him?
Everything that he shouldn't be touching attracted him.
Yeah.
So that's what I meant. So it's a constant thing of watching him, which is it takes a lot of energy. It does, but at the same time, it's a beautiful thing to watch from when he was born to how he is now and how his personality is coming out. And now I understand what my parents used to tell me all the time. Wait till you become a parent, then you'll understand.
My father says it all.
Like, for example, and there's always a story about people, I'm not so much into like this motherhood and all. I want to just achieve my dreams, be this entrepreneur. The same people who say that, the minute they have the child, they just switch. They become like this total different person.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you all? Like the Thiyasha before birth, Indi before birth and after birth, is it like a different person?
Completely.
Yeah, I think
Completely.
so. I took my time before
I think
having
we
the
both
child.
did
Yes,
that, no? I think we both took our time.
Yeah, because we wanted some time to understand each other before becoming me and my. Danu.
This show just got a bit weird. Yeah.
So,
if somebody didn't know that you all were married, this conversation would have been something else.
Only you can turn this conversation
like no one would
something
think it that way. Obviously, I was talking about my husband and me. Then once you don't know how it's the first time you're facing it. So, I think a lot has changed. There's like certain, you're a little slower.
And also I think you're
more switched on.
In certain things,
Yes.
and sometimes a little bit forgetful on things you used to remember things
hormones
very
play
well.
a big part. Yeah.
But I think it's really, especially for ladies like us who are also working,
Yes.
it's really a balancing act.
Yeah.
There's a lot of balancing that goes on, but at the same time, sometimes work is important. And you do need to put all your attention to it.
Yes.
But at the same time, I know we are both lucky in that way. We have a great support system
At home.
who is at home, who is able to mind our babas while we can still concentrate on our careers. Exactly.
That is true. Well, before we get into our first segment, I would like to make a small announcement. I would like to dedicate this show to Carlos. is Carl. Yesterday was a tough day for Indi. Actually, it's the day after we are shooting. Carl, who is her firstborn, actually he's a four-legged born, was rescued. Don't cry.
Okay.
He's coming. We would like to dedicate this show for him. I know he was a fan of Date with Danu.
It's been featured with you in your TikToks also.
Yeah.
It's quite a star.
And all these emotions. But I just want
We're
to
mother's
dedicate.
child, that's how it works.
We would like to dedicate this show for him. I'm sure he's watching it from dog heaven. Right now, let's get into good things, okay?
Okay.
Okay. We have hot seat coming up. Welcome back to the show. We took some time there. We would like to say this hot seat is made possible by our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness, who was supposed to be on the show. She's not here because Motherhood took the best out of her as well. But she's also on the show with you,
Yes.
making Indi's show this year possible. And what's it called?
Serenity. Serenity.
Serenity.
Yes.
Took some time. Certain words are really hard. It's like the subscribe. Right. All right, here we go.
Subscribe.
If you can only carry one thing in your handbag for the rest of your life, apart from your phone, what would you pick?
Oh, right now, again, I'm going back to motherhood because that changes you completely. Wet wipes for me.
Oh, yes.
When you have your baba with
sorry.
you,
Yeah.
again,
It's for them.
it's always about them.
Them.
Like it's because my God, and now that he's a toddler, it's just like crap everywhere.
Yeah.
They touch every surface.
Correct.
It's like those
wipe,
hygienic.
sanitize.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wipes and sanitize. Yeah.
You?
I mean, I would say Baba. The whole thing at the moment.
That's one big bag.
Yeah.
What's your definition of boss lady?
Well, for me, it's someone who can just handle whatever is thrown right at
Yeah.
her. It can be from anything, be it work, be it personal, be it society, whatever it is. Someone who can just hold her head up high, handle her business, and move on with it.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to sit and just like ponder and feel sad about it. Things happen. It is what it is. It is pretty much about how you handle yourself. You know, you don't have to own a business to be
a
a boss lady. You can be a boss lady of life.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for me, I think it's just all the experiences that I've been through, kind of like, you know, like when I look at it for myself and how you emerge yourself out of it and then face next day with, you know,
That's
more.
your definition of boss.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be stuck in an elevator with a hot man with six packs and will do anything at your command, or be stuck with a curvy man with a belly who will only give you hugs?
Okay.
Okay.
I have to be very diplomatic. Curvy man in a elevator, most likely.
No, not me.
If it's you, then I would choose hugs.
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So if it's a random person.
Yeah, both are random.
Both are
Random
randoms.
person.
Okay.
I'm talking about somebody bigger than this, okay?
I think we said, like, since we are talking about motherhood and all of that, the changes that life, you know, got you to,
You'll go for the hot man.
I will go for the hugs right now.
Sometimes we need hugs too, not
Yeah.
just the baby.
But the hot man.
I know. It's,
Yeah.
You know,
I have
easy
hot-
on the eyes too, no? So in the you
I
take
don't
the
need
curvy
him
guy, I'll
elevator.
take the hot guy.
Ah,
Fair enough.
cool.
Okay.
Okay. If you had to share a room with someone who is important in your life at that point in time, one thing that you're willing to overlook, okay? Body odor, constant flatulence. I want to say that word right.
Flatulence.
Bad breath, dirty toes.
Oh my God.
It's very interesting.
Very
wasn't
interesting.
it?
How do you come up with this?
I
And
know.
how do you choose only one of those?
One
I mean,
thing
just
that you'll
everything overlook. My goodness.
I don't think I can overlook any. Maybe the.
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
one thing that you'll tolerate out of this. The
I'll
rest are all
okay.
good.
One thing I will have to tolerate, no? Probably.
I'm sorry, I can't tolerate any of it.
But we kind of have to choose one, I think. Do we have to?
Yes.
So she's gonna choose for me as well.
Annie, you tell.
Yeah, probably Bio.
Body odor, that's real.
Yeah.
That's a full package.
It's just like to tolerate
Tolerate
more.
it, maybe
Yeah,
like
but I will just
Dio.
take bad breath and stuff a sock in there.
yeah, maybe get him
No,
or
you
her
can't.
to brush.
No, that won't help. The bad,
Like it's bad breath is
yeah.
like born
some
with.
Indi knows some models smell like fish.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Maybe not serve him.
Indi has like actually taken those clothes away.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I once walked into a shoot that Indi was doing.
Yeah,
and
but now things have changed. Now
I was
the
like,
awareness
what's
is
that
more.
Yeah.
smell?
Yeah.
She's like, it's the model.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that's so funny. We had to do a shoot once, and I had to send this model to try on potential outfits. And the designer called me and said, "Listen, can they not try anything on?"
Yeah.
Also, I had to call my assistant there
Yeah.
and be like, "Oh, don't let them try anything.
They can look and
Just
come.
choose,
Yeah.
Just come
choose
back.
the outfit."
Yeah, it's sad. Like now you can just.
But now,
there
like-
are ways to prevent it,
No,
right?
like you said though, but nowadays I think even the younger generation, they're so much more aware,
Aware
like,
of how
of
to-
those
what to
things,
do.
and
Yeah.
and I think whoever is representing them also probably
Tell
has
them,
to yeah.
Correct.
Grooming needs to
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
Your description of Colombo in one word.
In one word,
In one word.
relentless.
Busy.
I'm going to give this to Thiyasha.
Please.
Hello, Indi.
Terrible.
Congratulations, Thiyasha.
Thank
You are the winner of this. You can give it
pass
to
it
her.
on to her?
Yeah. Thank you to our friends at Crystal Luxury Wellness. I'm just going to give Indi a little talk. We'll see you right after this.
Sorry,
Do stick
what
around.
was
This
your-
is Daily Stuff. Once again, Indi, you are putting up your own ramp, and a lot of ladies have come forward to support you. Actually, a lot
Yes,
of
isn't
women.
it amazing?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I wish if Shani was also around
Yeah.
here today.
And it's nice. I think women also understand how difficult it is for somebody to go about and do this on their own. And I always say, this is something that I believe in. I think I've always told you, finding a man who finds joy in seeing a woman succeed is actually the definition of a man. I
Yeah,
think, and I think
100%.
your husband has it, your husband has it. They all
Very
just
much.
love to see you all thrive, which is
Yeah.
a very rare quality in
Yes,
such a
Totally.
yeah,
Yeah.
such a what do you call it? Such a they're so uncomfortable in their own skin.
Insecurities.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I think when you're secure,
it happens.
it happens. Yeah.
So tell me about this show.
This show is like I want to kind of like annually celebrate what I do. So we did the first show last year, which was like there were like really good feedback and everyone like supported and loved it and everything worked out quite nicely. So I thought I've been on a bit of a break because of the baby.
Just to let you know, she had the baby.
Yes.
yesterday we were at this coffee shop. The lady said, "Ah, Indi, when
You're
are you
about to pop.
expecting?
No, you're about to pop,
You're
right?
about to pop, right?"
I'm like, no, I had the
And
baby.
just a word,
Oh,
just like
no.
a sentence before, I was like, "It's okay, people know you're pregnant, so it's okay that you were pregnant." I was
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, she's like, "I'm not getting on the ramp."
No. It is
Yeah,
actually
it's a process. Put up this thing saying, "Baby, just off board."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'll get there.
I'm still getting there.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's different,
Yeah,
right?
that is true. Okay.
So we were talking about the show. So this is the second time I'm doing my own show. Really like just gonna celebrate what we do.
And what's the collection inspired by?
It's called Serenity. It's about finding calm, peace within yourself. It's more like where I am right now at life. It's about containment.
Yeah.
So it's a feeling.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So the collection is going to be inspired, and that story is what's going to come. Last year it was very ethnic and
Correct.
very cultural.
Correct.
And it was like a marriage between the whole Indian and Sri Lankan fusion of fashion.
That's right.
And-
Oh, you remember nicely. Yeah, so this time it's more like I always get inspired by what I stumble upon, like where the life journey takes me on, like that. So this is where I am at right now.
Thanks.
He thinks he's giving me like all the
Next year, you know,
Yes.
yeah, Danu.
You will be her inspiration.
just rolls of fabric.
No, maybe your face plastered
No,
on.
that is true.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wanted to get me a suit done.
With your face on?
No, and I told her 5 yards.
Yeah. Material. That'll cost a lot.
See, thank you, Tux. They understand my pain. Now, Thiyasha, you have your collections have 2 layers to it. There's the TH that we know, very curated, custom made, such artistic jewelry.
Delicate
Yeah.
jewelry,
And then
beautiful.
you have Indi wears a lot of. There you go. And then you have pure gold, which is very much to the wedding crowd, like who wants like dowry material. Maybe that's. Am I right?
Yes, more towards the wedding and very occasional.
Even
It's
it could be like a purchase of investment.
100%. That's what it
Yes.
is, and I think that's one of the main lines behind 22 karat gold jewelry within Southeast Asia, because it's something that is very easy to liquidate, and that is why jewelry is used as dowry in a lot of the countries like ours. So we do have 2 layers and of what we do, and like you said, our TH arm is more very less is more kind of pieces, whereas pure gold is very very artistic and very
Detailed.
very detailed and very
You know it when you're wearing it.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, it's
yes.
I think it's more for like for weddings and
Yeah.
all.
Correct.
Very
Brides would want like
occasional.
Very
customized
occasion.
jewelry.
That's right. Very occasion.
This is more everyday. And,
Yes.
And also this is more for the modern girl or the
Very
modern-
much modern bride as well.
Yeah.
So modern bride and modern girls, and also very much also for our foreign clientele that we have, because we really try to concentrate a lot on our Sri Lankan stones in the TH arm, whereas in the pure gold arm we concentrate a lot on design and trying to be relevant, yet also I guess see, when it's wedding jewelry, it's not just the bride and groom, no. It's the groom's family, the bride's family. There's a whole entourage that comes, so we try to make sure that
the whole family.
the whole family needs to
Yeah.
kind of like the item.
know.
So
Yeah.
so we
It
try
takes a
to
long time.
difficult.
yeah. So but we get there. We get there. So.
Superb. All right, so we have one of our sponsors from MasterCard. They're absolutely kind, especially when it comes to the season. You don't want to be carrying cash around, especially when you go to TH. You just want to tap and go.
Yeah.
So for that, we have a game, and it's called Creative Word Tap and Go.
Tap and go. Okay.
We are literally from 3 corners of Sri Lanka. Kandy, Mathura, Jaffna.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. But I'm sure your general knowledge must be very good.
Gosh, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going to put
I
Hannah.
wish not to embarrass myself. because
But here we
Let's
go.
try.
Give
Let's
it,
looking
try.
up to
I know. Let's
this.
try.
give a try, okay?
Okay,
And
but-
if you know the answer, tap. The one
Okay.
who taps will get a chance to answer first. Here we
Okay.
go. Which country consumes the most chocolate per capita? France, Italy, Switzerland, Netherlands.
no, you go.
You tap.
I tap.
Who tap?
Both. I don't
You go
know.
ahead.
Like I'm assuming it's Switzerland.
Congratulations, that's the correct answer. Well done. In the Little Red Riding Hood, who does the wolf dress up as? Grumpy, wicked stepmother, Prince Charming, grandmother.
Grandma.
Well done.
Yeah. So she has answered, right?
I thought you didn't know. Sorry.
I mean,
You should also be competitive in
oh, like that. But
It's okay, yeah.
I mean, she tapped first.
Which is the only vowel on a standard keyboard that is not on the top line of letters?
So now I
A-E-I-O-U.
yeah. Not on the top.
On, I think it's O. No?
No.
A?
Oh,
It's on
okay.
the left hand side, no?
I have not been on a keyboard for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's on this way.
In the poem Humpty Dumpty, where was Humpty Dumpty when he fell? Up the hill.
Sitting on a wall.
Wall.
Correct. You
Humpty
thought we
Dumpty
are
sat on
sitting
a
and
wall.
lecture. How many
Yeah,
Lord
maybe I
of
was
the
like 2
Rings?
seconds late.
How many Lord of the Rings films are there? 3, 2, 4, 5.
3.
Well done. Yeah, Thiyasha, congratulations. You were competing with someone. It was very hard for you to win.
Thank you.
Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after. Welcome back to the show. It's a date with Danu. Thank you for being here on the show with us.
Kejo.
What? I hate that comparison. I'm so different to him.
Oh, is it? Yeah. No, I asked you. Yeah. Okay.
Do I serve you coffee? No.
We requested for coffee.
Yeah,
We didn't get yet.
that's how life is. Yeah? We give you a lot of props and not the real thing. See this smug?
Yeah. What are you supposed to have in those?
I'm having hot chocolate.
Okay.
What?
So instead of coffee,
We give hot chocolate.
Okay.
So hot chocolate with
It's
Danu.
there inside.
very different. Inspiration is
What do you
like
mean? There's nothing there.
We forgot to give him the hot chocolate.
It's his.
yeah.
He's serving air with
Yeah.
Danu. Air with Danu.
Yeah, we've done. Yeah. It's okay. All right. So now we have spoken about this show. Now I want to ask you all, in this world of business, knowing that there are people waiting to take home a salary, the last 3 years have been just terrible, no? We all got a trim on our salaries. How did you all manage?
Well, like my main target was to survive. So we are known to do like a particular thing, but we thought of like other avenues. So we make sure everyone's jobs are still intact. So we took it like one day at a time and went with it. Luckily, we did not like get rid of
You didn't
any.
have to like go into sub businesses like frying some Chinese rolls on the side.
No, but we did masks and like different things and designer masks and stuff like that, and
Just to keep going.
kept on rolling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for us, because TH predominantly works
From Candy.
our main head office,
And you all
right?
have so many people there.
Correct. So we had
Yeah.
110 staff in Kandy and we have 40 in Colombo. So during COVID and that shutdown, Kandy was really struggled a lot because we kept our staff and still kept paying their monthly
We did the
salaries. Although our doors were shut, we were not functioning at all. So that really took a toll on us. But I still remember my father constantly tells us that you need to understand that the entire families
Depending on
Depend
that
on us.
salary, yes.
so
yes.
we did whatever we needed to, even with our own personal assets, to ensure that our staff were looked after. But from Colombo, we really started concentrating on the local market. That's where we really started working on pure gold. Because as lovely as it is to have foreign clientele, so it's the same thing. I think that's also where we all started supporting each other. You know, when they travel, people travel. You know, they travel to all the branded stores and they bring everything and all that. But I think the pandemic really taught us to help each other within a country.
Correct, like
really
survive
support
within.
each other.
Yeah.
Because nobody could travel, right? And some people needed stuff.
Yeah.
So then automatically it'll be your local vendors who are able to come and help you. So I think that was a fantastic turning point for the world as a whole, and definitely for
you started becoming more self-sufficient.
Self-sufficient, and also more than anything, not looking at outside options of
Brands
Definitely.
to purchase.
brands or whatever that you require.
That happened.
Yeah,
To
and
look
start
within.
supporting local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you all deal with difficult customers? Because Colombo is a small place. You know that they are going to come. Very rarely you're going to have people coming from Poland, Nauru to get something here.
Yep.
You know, so it might not be always, but Colombo is a small place, and you know when they come and buy it, you know they've come to buy it. They'll maybe call you. Then difficulties come in people sort of tolerating, saying this is not good, that is not good. How do you all deal with that? Because everyone is reachable here.
I think I was telling her in the morning, I see a difference in people after COVID. You are more like, I think different, like almost like a bit of a frustration.
Okay. I thought for the better.
No, there is some little, they're a bit down, I would say. So it comes from something.
Of,
like I think you're beaten up a bit. Slowly it will change.
It will, it's getting there.
Yeah, but then with something like what I do, you can't, like, it's based on the mood of the customer. You're trying to sell like a feeling, right? Like with someone has pictured this on them.
Their aspiration, what they want to be like on that special day.
Yeah. So it's a little difficult, like you worked on something for a year and then like you have a change of heart about something like that. So I think your mood really plays. So there are difficult times, but we always have ways to work around. Customer's choice is always like.
I mean, customer is king, right?
Yeah,
Customer's always right.
They're the
but at
important.
But at the same time, I think in our trade, there's a technical side of things.
Correct.
So for example, if our name is going on something and we know technically it is not feasible, then I'm very, very, very stern about that part, because I can't have the client walking out of the store and something go wrong and they turn around and tell me, oh, it's because of this. So even our entire team knows to look at the technical side. Just because something is pretty and something is nice, it doesn't make it practical.
Correct.
So we also have to protect ourselves, and because if it is something, once it comes in, if it is something wrong, you just have to be super diplomatic. And I think some of my staff can handle things to a certain extent, but then it's escalated to us.
When does the face drop for y'all? Like, you know, no, we'll fix it. We will fix it.
No, I simply now say if I can't do it, I would be upfront. It took a lot of time for me to get there, but you rather like do that than like, you know, upsetting the client and like
delaying the
process, and you know, there's a lot going on, happening. Time is like key.
Same for you?
Pretty much. And also, like I said, there are certain things we can do and there are certain things we can't. And I always tell my staff, don't overpromise.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's better to just promise something and then achieve greatness and see that beautiful look on their face rather than...
That's a different satisfaction.
That's a different thing. So, but don't get me wrong, exactly what you said, I mean, I've experienced it multiple times, because sometimes certain clients may not hear what I'm trying to tell them, or maybe they're just so engrossed in what they believe in. But there is always another side, and that's why I always say, you know, whenever if we have very adamant clients, and they are just so they refuse to listen to you, I always get a document signed saying that we will not be held responsible. Because we have to safeguard our name, because you know it's been a lot of years and a lot of work that my dad's done to be where we are.
And then there's Facebook.
A lot of.
But like, you know, for all of those like reviews to everything, there's two sides.
There's always two sides. Correct.
Let's get into our next game, and it's called Yes or No. The only thing that I'm looking out for is the truth. So we have this segment called Yes or No. Now, what happens is, we normally give a gift. The gift is on its way. It's from our friends at Celeste Daily.
Oh.
Yeah. So the one who wins will have to really save space in the car.
Okay.
It's a big one. Yeah.
Okay, I will not jinx it this time.
This is actually my own judgment.
Okay.
Has anyone ever accused you of being too bitchy? Do you think that it's important to be yourself?
Yes.
Have you ever done something that you regret?
No.
Do you have a habit that most people would find weird?
No.
Yes,
You have?
yes.
Yeah, tell me.
My OCD is really.
I have OCD.
I sometimes, I'm so sorry, and I apologize to anyone who is watching who may know me, and if I do visit your home, I have this thing about having things straight. And I find myself going to places and then straightening things, and it's just like, I know it's not on, and I don't do it on purpose, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
How
close
is
friends
Haran
are-
taking it?
I think he loves me so much.
Yeah.
That
How do you take it with some of your friends?
you are so bad.
So mean.
You are so mean, Danu.
You can't straighten everything. can you?
That's so slack.
Do you think that we control our own fate?
Yeah.
Is it possible to be in love with two people at the same time?
No.
Just show the body.
I'm answering. She's like kind of guess.
No,
Were
it's-
you thinking?
No, I was thinking
the baby
yeah,
and yeah.
how I love my husband and how I love my baby. They're
Yeah.
two completely different loves, but I'm completely in love with both of them.
You want to tell me?
It's true. It's true. It's
What?
so true. No, we can't say that on
I
TV.
mean,
No, we
No,
can't.
no, no,
We'll
it's
tell
a
you
joke.
off air that we can't.
No, it's not fair.
No, we can't. We actually
Can't.
We
It's
actually
just
can't.
something
Did you pick it
silly.
up, Mike? We will just crack the volume up for that. We will have got it on mic.
No. No. I whisper.
It's
I
fine.
just moved my lips. I didn't say it out loud.
Are we truly capable of understanding ourselves?
I think
God, nobody has thought so much on these
No,
answers.
sorry. Sorry.
Do you think our individual actions impact the world around us? Would you give up social media for an year? Do you love Danu enough to give me a birthday gift every day?
Every day. How to give a birthday gift every day?
So that's a no.
So every
every day
for
is
your
not
birthday,
possible
yes.
for anybody.
So you all don't want to celebrate my birthday every day.
Because it's not
I mean,
your
you've
birthday
been
every
telling
day.
us like the month is okay, like birthday months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them are not getting the gift. But thank you to our friends at Celis for giving a giveaway for this. Imagine me in a box. That's how big the gift
Wow,
is.
Gift is, wow.
that's amazing.
We're getting into
What?
You in a box?
it's a fragile size. Let's get into a break. We'll see you right after. So we have a segment called Kinky, and it's made possible by our friends at Midnight Divas. Now, before we get into Kinky, I wanted to ask y'all, how has sex life been after childbirth? It's not the same, right? Or is it?
Well, I can only speak for myself, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's getting there. It'll be fine soon.
All right, now that it's getting there, I'm going to ask y'all 2 questions.
Oh dear.
The one who gets the answers will walk away with this fabulous gift pack that'll just entice you more. Especially when I know that your husband has gone overseas on some work, and when you go, what can I
my
say?
goodness
The Middle
me.
Eastern community will know
kick
that you
me
have arrived.
They'll kick my ass out. That's what
They will know you have arrived, girl. That you've landed. Indi?
Yeah.
Here we go. Such a good one. What do you look like when sex feels good for you?
So you probably need to ask my husband that question.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking, like,
I wouldn't know what I look like. You
I
probably
don't
need
know.
to ask him
I mean,
that
I have
question.
never looked at myself in
I
the
have
mirror.
seen.
What? Me?
You are so
Terrible. woman. Like people will assume the worst. Oh God.
Yeah, how have you?
How have you seen it?
Your husband has described it.
He has described it to you.
Thiyasha,
No, honestly, you probably need to ask him.
Yeah, right?
You're a Maravan woman.
Yeah.
what's something that is non-sexual that turns you on?
I get, I mean, like the support that I get, like whole care and just being there, chilling, such a turn on for me.
That's very
Really?
true.
Yes.
That's actually very true.
Yeah.
Because they're so attentive.
Correct.
It's that attentiveness. They're just not there
Yeah.
for the good times, if that makes
It's
sense.
just that companionship
Yeah.
turns
That's
you on.
such a good thing. And
Yeah.
very honestly, like, I think I speak for both of us when I say,
Yes.
when we say we are so in love with our husbands, we are like seriously in love.
In
because
love
it's
with
such a-
them.
It's
Yeah.
such an amazing thing.
So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give the two of you this.
Okay. And we take, what are they?
When,
Just one gets the lower part and the other. Is it like that?
There's also self-service providers as well. Enjoy it. Jokes apart, the reason why I asked is, pregnancy takes so much out of a woman, and at the same time, these topics are not discussed in Sri Lanka. They find it so like, no, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
But it takes such a toll on you, and
Yes,
sometimes
definitely.
you don't feel confident enough to face that element of intimacy.
Yeah.
And like,
Yes.
I had a co-host on radio for like throughout her pregnancy. I think Thiyasha was on board with me on the show during that time. I was a co-host, and I suffered equally to her husband or more. Because, so I knew everything that mood swings
Yeah.
to like feeling down about yourself, or even sometimes you feel very. Don't look at me because I don't feel so good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
How did y'all come out of that? Are y'all like still?
I
sort
think
of-
I would say I'm still like very new to the phase of it. Like pregnancy takes a very different
Huge
toll on you, and then after giving birth, it's a completely new change, and you see your body for the first time in the mirror, gone through so much while respecting your body for going through so
Doing s-
much,
Yeah.
and it's miraculous.
Yeah.
Yet you feel bad for yourself that you left behind.
Yeah. You miss that person.
Yes, I mean,
miss that person.
for me, I have not been out because there are times that I feel like very insecure about, but then again, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's a phase that you're going through. If you are in that sense to understand what's happening with you, you're good. But the thing is, like, most of the people don't have that support around to feel okay about it.
And to make you feel like no, it's great.
It's okay,
Just go ahead.
Yeah.
But have people been negative towards right now?
Yeah,
you
people
gave
who have
birth, like,
been
1
through
year
it
ago.
could be
2 years
negative
ago,
to you.
oh my goodness,
Yeah.
some of the things I listen to, and I'm just like sitting there and going,
Yeah.
and when I look at Haran, it's like,
And it's not
It's
the
fine.
same for everyone. Or some
No,
people
no,
can
no.
pop away and
Also,
just,
like, every body is different.
True.
yeah, your process is different.
Different.
And we were talking like before getting pregnant,
Yes.
if I wanted to, tone or
Yeah,
lose some weight.
just
like
skip 2
this,
meals and you can fit
and
into
you're
a
good to go.
dress. Now
But
the body doesn't listen to it the same
it
way.
works in a completely different
Yeah.
way, your organs are just like all, it's
Yeah.
so different.
They've
And,
gone into different places and it's coming back together.
it's trying to come back.
Yeah, it
finding
takes
its way.
time.
It
Yeah,
is.
it
And,
takes time.
But I think what it is, take your time. For me,
Yeah.
it is, and I'm still not where I want to be,
Correct.
but I'm on track.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're happy.
Main thing
I
is
always say
that.
I always tell people, I blame Haran for this because he's made me so happy.
Correct,
That I just
yeah.
don't,
Give
Yeah.
a rat's behind.
Yeah,
Correct.
it's not just only the body, it's a
Yeah.
lot. Like
Yeah.
It's a lot
like,
more in a
it's
relationship,
Sleepless nights and
But- but-
and with your partner.
Correct, partners. But for us, it does take a toll on us and how we feel.
Yeah.
Because remembering and looking back on the pictures, what you
Yeah,
used
we've
to
been
look
out
like,
there,
and when you don't, and you see your current pictures, it really hits you
hits you,
hard.
hits you
it's
hard.
not a pleasant feeling. However, I think when you're ready, you'll take the right steps.
And then you're kind of like grateful for the journey as
Correct,
well,
of
right?
course.
Yeah.
I
course.
can relate to it. I've seen my old pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sometimes send you. Can you remember this? Like, yeah.
Break time. And it's time to go through some of those images of social media. Welcome back to the show. So, these pictures are supposed to bring back memories, and tell me where you all have taken this from, okay? I'm going to start off with this saying, there is hope.
It's not that bad. It's
No,
just
I'm just
the
saying
empty
Sahan
plates
might
are-
have seen this and thought,
That's with him only. He used to feed me so much when we were dating.
and he would have thought that, you know, it's going to be a happy life. He just stopped with the fork.
You
So terrible.
so bad.
This
Where
is we
was
were
it?
out on a
When
ice
it was a
cream date or
secret still?
something.
Was it ever a secret?
Yeah, it was kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, but I think this is after.
Because whole of Colombo was trying to get
Legit.
into Sahan's pants.
Yeah.
Ah,
The
He
boys.
had a face like that.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Especially
he had
boys.
a huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
there were people crying on her wedding day.
Oh, that's cute.
Mali.
Where was this? How is a selfie taken with so much of? Yeah.
I think this was, we took, it was here actually at Cinnamon.
Oh, okay.
And it was on Siblings Day. And we took a picture.
Oh my God, there's a day like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
There is
it
a
was
day?
on Siblings Day.
I didn't know.
And we took that, yeah. Yeah, he was.
then.
He was, yes, he was.
Oh my God.
Sweet.
That's in the UK, Sri Lankan's ball. So I had to look like a Sri Lankan. That's that is in England. I was small then. Chuti, I was fresh after uni. Stop. Look, while at uni. Like a Sri Lankan. I still look like Game Lata, but pretty.
Danu, you of course.
How do you even get this? I don't even know where these are.
It's not Facebook. It has to be on Facebook only.
God, probably I have to like take this out now. Just laughing.
So that is, we
What's
took
that?
this in Norelia. That's
everyone's
Mali's
posing.
Yeah.
best friend. That's Mali. Because I went to take a picture with the boys and I had a flower in my hair. So they all both decided to do that. And that's Mali's best friend, Hasi from Aussie.
Hasi from Aussie.
Yeah, Hasi from Aussie. Yeah.
Aww. Oh, that's a cute one.
That's Indi's mom
Yeah.
and dad.
Yeah.
Do you remember how
This is
old
the
you-
this is what they do like
One of your birthdays?
No,
Oh,
no,
no.
like just before you start solids, that like the auspicious.
yes,
okay,
yes, where
okay.
you eat like in Tamil
yeah.
they give you like
And they let you touch whatever
Okay,
on
okay.
this thing. It's like a traditional
Ah.
thing.
What
yeah.
did you eat?
I have actually picked up money,
Wow,
Picked
well
up-
done. So
1,000 rupee note.
and it's not that what you eat, it's what you
Everything
pick.
Whatever is on the
kept
table.
there.
That's
So,
amazing. Well done, Indi. Good
job.
memories. I think this picture is so cute.
This is in
Such
Kandy.
a cute photo.
No, we were actually on a trip somewhere.
Oh,
and
so
then,
cute.
You have a plaster as well. What
yeah, I
was the
probably fell somewhere. Very clumsy from those days. And I know,
Yeah.
cute, right?
Yeah.
And,
And those are those toweling shots,
yes.
which are not there
And
anymore.
Ami had this thing of dressing us.
Like it
similar.
was
Yeah,
a terrible
very
phase.
nice.
Similar, yes.
Can you believe it that I wore the leftover fabric from my sister's dress as a shirt? Once we all
I think
dressed the
Mali-
same.
I think the same thing happened to Mali. I'm pretty
Mali?
sure a few times. A few times.
So I always dressed like my sister.
Yes.
And once my mum also wore the same thing.
Yeah.
And mummy made the cake to look just like that for her birthday.
Aw.
So my father was in a shirt and pants. One of the guests said, "What is matching you?" He said it's inside. This is one of their signature photographs.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So when did
Cute
this trend start where he bends you over? Sorry, he sort of leans you over to take this picture.
Bends me over. I think he's a little I don't know, shy or whatever to like do this
He's
couple
an
pictures.
actor.
Yeah, but like this posing thing
Yeah.
doesn't work.
not
So
his thing.
just to like camouflage it, he would just always like do
throw
that,
you
and
around.
then yeah, mostly these guys, Anu and Adrian, would capture it. Like
Now we are not doing that pose, right?
it's a little difficult these days.
There's no getting up back.
And there's another one in between now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, we need to wrap things up on the show. I think we are done, right? But before we go, I want to tell you, Indi has a show coming up, which is great. You can go support by wearing Sri Lankan, embracing any Sri Lankan designer, any brand that is Sri Lankan. You're contributing so much to the hard work that these people do, because it's pointless. We can't be proud about wearing Gucci, but we can be proud about wearing an Indi, which is so much more nicer. But I understand shoes are hard to find in this country. That's a total different other problem. But so Indi's show is taking place on the 19th. We'll give you more details on it as we move on with Hi. Thiyasha, thank you so much for being here.
And thank you for having
supporting.
Yes. I really appreciate.
More than happy.
Hold hands, you all want.
Super happy to be on board.
Name.
Super happy.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing. Thank you for being on the show, ladies. I love what you're wearing.
Thank you.
Is it a TH creation?
It is a pure gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very pretty. I told her.
Thank you.
must be nice, no?
Huh?
Must be nice
Must
to
be
like
nice.
have like a
Own it.
yeah,
Yeah.
own it and you can wear it.
Wear it whenever.
No, I feel like designing something for me today. Staff, get on it. How cool.
Yeah. Right?
On that note, we need to wrap things up. We will see you soon with another cool episode. Till then, you keep smiling. It's a wrap.